Stay. Can't get it without the glare on it, but oh, I got that one. These are fantastic. We are at a Goodwill that I have had some fun with in the past, and I am hoping that it's not as crowded as the last one I was at, but the parking lot seems to be saying otherwise. So hopefully they're all checking out and I can go in and find some good stuff. So let's go see what we can find to resell. Let's go! Right as I walked in the door, I found these pretty colored glasses, and I always check them because you just never know when they're going to be something like Waterford. And then I found this pretty bowl with the seashells on it, but it said made in Indonesia, and it is not a high quality glass, and it's big and bulky, so I gave it a pass. Now, I hope you will forgive me. I just felt the need to add just a wee bit of music in the background because, you know, when I watch it back and I have these spaces where I'm not talking, it just seems really boring to me. So I had to spice it up a little. I really like these little pastel dishes. They are by Harmony House Dinnerware, and they are the Symphony pattern. Not real big sellers, but there was something about those pastels, and I'm kind of wishing I'd bought them, but I didn't. Lots of color in the glassware today. It was really kind of peeling my eyes, and I spot these Anchor Hawking charm pattern glasses. Also just not a big seller. These are also probably Anchor Hawking. They're punch cups. And then these are Rock. Now the inset I'm showing you is not exactly the same shape, but they go for about the same price. Just not big sellers. I was kind of digging those purple glasses, but I resisted. And then I found some, what are these? Oh, Shrine of the Redwood. Actually, this is a single glass. And then, oh, here we go. Kentucky Derby. I knew I found some Kentucky Derby glasses. There they are. So I have not seen these Kentucky Derby bourbon glasses, kind of, you know, highball glasses before. And I thought they were pretty elegant, and they were vintage. I ended up finding 2 of those, so I can sell those as a set. And then the single of the Redwoods, I haven't looked up comps on it yet. Sorry. But worst case scenario, I can put a little succulent in it, and it'll be a cute little planter. There's the other Kentucky. Actually, this one is California Derby. It's not Kentucky Derby, it's California Derby, which is kind of a big thing on the West Coast. I came from the horse racing world, so I guess I'm a little bit more in tune to some of the horse racing stuff. I used to collect it very heavily myself. I spotted this souvenir glass from Minneapolis and St. Paul, the Twin Cities. They just don't really bring any money unless you have like a set. Sets will sell. Single glasses are a tough sell. It's got to be special. Like this Declaration of Independence bicentennial glass for 99 cents. Again, if it doesn't have resale value, if I can't sell it for at least 10 bucks, I'll put a little succulent in it. These were kind of interesting. They had a couple different ones spread all over the place. And then I spot this art glass. I guess that's a martini glass that needed to be with his friend. And then back to these blue rimmed glasses. I see them a lot. I've sold them before. You can see on this one, $59 of shipping kind of messed that listing up. But they are big and bulky and kind of a hassle to ship, so I tend to stay away from them. They may do better on the East Coast if you find them, because they're pretty prevalent on the West Coast. They come from Mexico, so if you find them on the East Coast, you might want to list them. Looking through the mugs, this one was really cute, but the cute factor will only take you so far. That mug would probably sell between $10 and $15, so I left it. I am looking for those $20 plus mugs. And I'm not finding any on the shelves today. That was kind of odd with the, it was plastic, a plastic handle, but it had a really weird handle. Still, not special enough. I spot this creamer, and it is a Nico, Double Phoenix Nico, I believe is the maker there. They sell, but only for about $10 to $15. And then I grabbed this. This is a Boyd glass, not high end, but it is about the easiest $10 flip you'll ever make in your life. I will probably put this down at the booth for 12 bucks. I spot this elegant looking piece of glass, but as soon as I get my hands on it, I feel it's a really heavy, thick glass, which is not like the Depression elegant glass that looks similar, that is quite dainty when you feel it. That one looked, it felt like a contemporary reproduction. Always feeling the glass, checking to find out if it is cut or pressed. Cut glass is going to be sharp, and American Brilliant cut glass is going to be so sharp it feels like it's going to cut your hands. These had a Fitz and Floyd look to them, but they are generic. These caught my eye. They are that, what's it called? Capiz shell, I think is how you say it. But I've never seen it with the colors, which was kind of throwing me. And I've also never really seen plates and bowls. I believe these are vintage, and I was trying to make out what the label said. I could not read it, and my camera won't focus. Darn it. I did hem and haw on these for a little bit. But in the end, I did leave them behind because they're just really not my thing. They're not my niche, and I couldn't get excited about them. So I will leave them for somebody who can get excited about them. Found some wooden boxes, and these are pretty easy to find all over. They sell, anywhere from $10 to $25, but it depends on the size and the shape and the competition at the time, and I just didn't need them. I'm at a point right now, I don't need more inventory. Hey, and because of you guys, I now know what those are. Thank you. This is a very kind of modern souvenir mask. And then the little Hummels. I have a place in my heart for the Hummels because my grandmother collected Hummels. And so they spark good memories, but unfortunately they just don't have resale value. But I wanted to give those little guys the best chance at selling. I would have grabbed this in a heartbeat had it not been broken. The ironwood pieces are really good to sell. And this was really groovy. It was handmade. I was trying to decide if it was groovy enough to spend $5 on it. And I decided, sure, why not? This, because this is the first one I spotted. H.C. Andersen is Hans Christian Andersen. These are fairy tale or folk tale scenes with little dolls. I keep saying plural because you'll see. Is there two? There's two. There we go. I did end up finding several, as you'll see as I go through. These are like tiki punch cups. Not my thing. I did look because somebody said some of the old lucite ones of those sell for really big money. And I looked at the elephant. He was a single and he was kind of a newer one, so I left him. Oh, there we go. There's another one. I don't know what they are, but they're mine now. I think I'm going to need some help figuring out which fairy tales those go to. They're all different scenes. I think a couple of them are duplicates. There's different scenes, and I have to figure out the stories. So I'll probably share those on Monday on my live show, so you can help me. This little guy just is really cute with the daisies. It's a little vintage picture made in Japan. So I did go ahead and pick this little guy up. Not really being pulled to anything exciting except that cart coming out. Do you know how hard it is to resist just zeroing in on that cart? But I'm good. I'm very respectful now of the carts, believe me. Whoa, that's heavy. I don't even know what the heck that's for. That's heavy. I guess you could use it like in a garden for some kind of decoration or something. You can tell me in the comments if you have other ideas for it. All I know is it was super heavy. Just like this thing. Now, I thought, okay, it's a doorstop, but in further, I found out it's a replica of a horse and buggy anchor that they used to use in the old days to, well, keep the horse and buggy from running away. This is a really nice piece of Judaica. It is a Seder plate. And I actually would have picked this up, but it had quite a bit of damage. There was like little areas where things were missing, which is really a shame because it's a beautiful, beautiful piece that would have sold well. Kind of like that. Do I like it? $5 for it? I think I kind of do. I'm kind of a wind chime girl. But then there's these. Look at the keys. In addition to our no-touch donation service, all items are sanitized and stored for a minimum of 24 hours before going to the sales floor. I have to have the keys. Then I spot this extremely large sculpture of this very glamorous lady who ends up being a signed piece. It is Chalkware by Austin Productions. These were really, really popular in the 80s, predominantly. Oh, I can spit the words out. They sell really well still if you are willing to do the packing and shipping on these. But with this one, even though she was only going to be $10, there was a lot of damage both on the top of her head and down at the base. Some pretty sizable chips that couldn't be overlooked. So I did leave her behind. but hoping somebody gets her and fixes her up and gets to enjoy her because she's really fabulous. Found another piece of Judaica. This was really, really wobbly, and it looked like the kind that you can't really tighten up. It was probably a bit stripped inside. It was made in Israel. Again, super nice piece that totally I would have gotten had it been in better condition.
Let's see, what we have here. These are really worn out.
Please keep your children with you at all times. This is for their safety and the convenience of our customers. Thank you for your cooperation.
I spotted this. It looks very Italian to me. It's marked on the back. It was $2.99. Just has a really nice eye appeal, so I went ahead and grabbed that. And my eye was down here on this San Diego chicken, which is not in my niche, but I go to San Diego all the time, so I did have to look this one up, and he doesn't sell for much, so left him behind. This is a beautiful piece of amethyst glass with a gold rim that was really worn. Otherwise, I may have picked that up. It's a nice piece.
More. I still don't know what they are, but we are going to sell them.
Okay, I just keep finding more of these things, so I'm definitely going to need your help to help me figure out who the different stories are. And then I spot the chili pepper chip and dip, which I'm pretty enamored with. And I'm wrestling with myself. Do I need the chili pepper in my life? Yeah, I don't think I need the chili pepper in my life for $6, so I do leave it behind. Then I spot kind of this interesting art pottery lady. Now, I'm pretty sure she's made in Mexico. There is a little, you see the little stamp on the bottom there. So she is somebody. I'll just have to do just a little digging to figure out if I can figure out who she is. But I liked her, so I got her. This bear, I had to touch it. I thought it was a candle at first because it had a waxy look, and it actually has a waxy feel, but it wasn't a candle. I spotted this sweet little spun glass in a globe ornament. It was $6. Had it been cheaper, I probably would have got it because I really liked the little nativity scene inside, but yeah, at $6 I passed it. And I like the little chickadee. You guys are always telling me to look at the snow globes, but I just can't bring myself to pick them up and deal with the possibility that if that breaks in shipping, what a nightmare. It was a cute little box I was looking at.
Hello, doctor. It's like he's a. Okay, that's kind of weird. I'm not sure what the purpose is. You would have a doctor man staring at you. Don't want a doctor man staring at me. Even when I go to the doctor, I don't want a doctor man staring at me.
Just a cute kitty. If you're still watching at this point, I hope he brightened your day. I spotted this conch shell. I always pick up these big conch shells. The reason I did not pick this one up is someone had painted some very personal information and a date on there. If that hadn't been there, I would have totally picked that up because those large shells do sell very well. People use them for decorating, and I pick them up. What can I say? These things were massive, massive. Okay, I'm gonna risk saying that I did not find them very attractive either. They didn't spark any joy in my life. They were also not marked, and they would have had to have gone to the booth. No way I'm shipping these suckers. So I did leave them behind, even though they are very old and probably worth some money. Just, yeah, no. Now check out how empty these shelves are. I did talk to one of the employees, and this is going to be packed with their Halloween stuff here pretty quick. Seems like they're a little behind most of the thrift stores, but hey, at least they're getting on it now. So hopefully I'll find some cool things.
Look at this stick. Can't get it without the glare on it, but I got that one. These are fantastic. And I think that's the artist right there. Like, oh my gosh, these are wild. But this was really interesting. It's like somebody's little recipes they wrote on there. Must have been that was a very personal thing. Just interesting. This was interesting too. It's a crocheted pillow. Nothing else caught my eyes here. Not this time. And then some days you just hit pay dirt. Yes, this is a big giant guinea pig cage, and it just so happens we have the same one, so this is going to be an extension onto the one we have, and it's only $7.99. I don't even want to tell you what I paid for the first one.
So I'm always looking through this section for, this is kind of a catch-all for things they don't know where to go with them. Like, I don't even know what these were. Some kind of little fake tomatoey strawberry things. Okay, strawberries. I think they're strawberries, but I don't know what they are. Maybe fragrance, air fragrance. I don't know. I thought these coasters were pretty cool, so I did go ahead and pick those up for $2.99. I took a look at these, but these were paper actually, so I put these ones back. And now I'm just kind of digging around, seeing what I can find. Because this is the Mishmash stuff here. And I also look for things that my mom can use on her little fidget sleeves and things that she makes for people with dementia and Alzheimer's. I have a link to her Etsy store down in the description if you want to take a look at those. But just looking through a little bit of everything, because you just never know. Like a sticky buddy. Then I spot this pool cover. Now it is actually brand new in the box. The box kind of sides have just been opened, but there's no way that was ever taken out and put back in. They sell for some pretty good money, but again, it's not my thing. And so I will leave that for somebody else to make some good profit on, since it's only $10. Cookie. Okay, not a real cookie.
Well, that was fun. I shopped for clothing, which I haven't done for a very long time, but I have a lister now that will list the clothing for me, and that's always kind of been my holdback, is I hate listing the clothes. But since I don't have to list them and I love to ship them, this works out really good. And it worked out good because the Goodwills don't have paper right now to wrap things, and I bought 7 Tom Clark gnomes because it was red tags were half off, so they were all half off, and at the very least I can double my money on those at the booth, but some of them might actually be worth a bit of money. So I kind of took a chance. I don't stay there and look them all up, and I just go with it, and I make sure that I can at least get my money back out of them.
and a cat. And I got all kinds of fun stuff. I got another guinea pig cage that actually will extend the guinea pig cage that we have, so my girls are going to have a bigger space. And now I am off to go pick up a whole caboodle of Temptations bakeware that I found on Marketplace. So wish me luck in the negotiations with that, and you go be profitable and make it fun, and we will see you on the next one. Oh yeah, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already, and the little bell notification which will let you know the next video that I upload. I upload one every day. So come see me tomorrow. All right, bye.